This is Precious Trolley, a new A-Spec card that was introduced in Surging Sparks from the Pokemon TCG, and it allows you to search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So I main Charizard EX, so I wanted to try out this A-Spec in Charizard, and I think it is really good because it allows you to set up all your basic Pokemon, including your Charmanders, your Pidgey, your Duskull, your Rotom, everything you might need in one go, making your board like almost impossible to get board wiped. And you can even set up like Manaphy or something to give it even more protection. So that allows you to have like better matchups into Dragapult or even Palkia or any deck that wants to like wipe your board. You can basically just almost block it, or like at least make it very hard for them to wipe your entire board with just this one card being able to play it turn 1. And there was actually a list in the Korean Season 1 finals that got second place using the Precious Trolley A-Spec, and this is the list right here. I'll put it up on the screen. It is a very weird list, I will say. It's running some very interesting cards like a Fluttermane. It's got the Bibarel line, it's got Squovit, which is really interesting, and what's the most curious about it is that there's no Dusknoir line. You'd think that with the Precious Trolley, they would use it to set up their Dusknoir, like their Duskull, and then they can use Dusknoir a lot more, but nope, no Dusknoir in here. This is just a very old-fashioned Charizard list with all the old techs, like the Lost Vacuum, the Temple of Sinnoh, there's the Manaphy right there, and like everything is just centered around like a very old-fashioned kind of Charizard list, very much reminding me of Toad's list that he played at Worlds with the Squovit Bibarel and all those techs, except this one's not running a TM Evo. It is running the DTE with the Bibarel line though, so that's kind of interesting. I tried out this list, I found that it was working, but I think it is a very high skill list to play, especially after being used to playing Dusknoir a lot with Charizard. Trying out this list where like Fluttermane is your Dusknoir, is your bench damage with like the 2 damage counters that you can put in any way you like. I saw in the finals of the Korean tournament, the guy was using it on the Dracloaks. So he had a Fluttermane with a Fire Energy and a DTE, so he was doing 70 damage. So 70 plus the 2 damage counters from the effect, putting it on the Dracloak before attacking allows you to kill it, and then putting the 2 damage counters on the Dragapult makes it so that it has 300 HP and you can one-shot it if your opponent is on 2 prize cards, or if it's on 3 prize cards with a Defiance Band. You can one-shot it because that does 300 damage. Now the biggest issue that I found in this deck was that, one, it's running a lot of techs. You can get a lot of dead draws, that's why the Squovit Bibarel is there to compensate for it. But the other issue is that without Dusknoir, you don't have a lot of ways to hit big numbers early on. It's very much focused on being sort of a comeback deck, and very much a comeback deck, and not really in like, oh, the opponent takes 1 prize card and then you get to take 2 and everything goes well with the Dusknoir line. It's mostly like you set up your damage little by little on the board, using your Fluttermane, using like certain attacks from Charizard, attacking with Radzard early with that DTE, like a lot of that stuff going back and forth, and then at the end you end up winning the game when your opponent's only on 2 or 3 prize cards, or even 1 prize card in some situations. And I think it's a really high skill deck that was played and was pushed to second place in a tournament. It wasn't a major or anything, but that's still really impressive for a deck looking like this. And of course, it's bringing back some old stuff that we've been seeing in Charizard before, like Pal Pad, Hisuian Heavy Ball, Rescue Board even. Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff in this deck. Of course, this list is great and all, but me personally, I kind of need the Dusknoir for a Charizard list to function. So I built this list based on that Korean list, and this one is a bit more up to my speed and up to my level. It's still running a 1/1 Bibarel, although I am using the 60 HP Bidoof because of that ability, being able to protect it on bench, meaning that if the Radiant Greninja would come in and kill your Pidgey, then at least you can kind of rely on Bibarel a little bit as some draw, because it is protected with that Carefree Countenance ability. Same thing into Regidrago. If they cure him your board, they won't be able to knock out this Bidoof, so you can just Bibarel it and try and get some draw with that. Yeah, it was going okay. The trolley, I will say, is extremely useful because you can set up all your basics in one fell swoop. But the issue is that a lot of the time when you use the trolley, your bench space is full with a Charmander, like a backup Charmander, if we assume one's in the active, a Pidgey, a Duskull, a Rotom, and then you have one more spot that could be used for the Bidoof, or you could use it for a second Pidgey, third Charmander, second Duskull. You could put a Fez on there, but most importantly, that spot is like a free spot in case you start your hand without an Arven and you have an Ultra Ball, because this deck wants to go second to get Arven and use the trolley and fill your bench. But if you don't get that trolley in your starting hand and you don't have Arven, but instead you have Ultra Ball and you can Lumineon for Arven, then Lumineon takes a spot on your bench, meaning that you don't actually have any room to play Bidoof. And by that logic, you don't really have any room to play Skwovet. That's why I don't have Skwovet in this list. I cut it for a Nest Ball, so we can get Rotom in case we prize the trolley. But because of this logic and the fact that your bench space is too full to even get the Bidoof in the first place, I instead decided to cut the Bibarel line entirely, going back to kind of square one with like the Charizard list not running Bibarel in the first place. And instead decided to put in a Manaphy because Lost Box is becoming popular again. Palkia is also pretty good, and even though they can Dusknoir the Manaphy, I find that if they're going to attack your bench, and if they're going to actually attack your bench with a Radiant Greninja, it's going to be the most devastating if you haven't evolved yet. So, if they're doing this early game, they would need a lot of pieces in their hand to get Dusknoir to kill the Manaphy, and get the Radiant Greninja to kill your other stuff. So, I think the Manaphy is pretty alright. I also added a second Nest Ball. Now you might be wondering, okay, why did you do this? Why don't you just keep playing like Unfair Stamp or Prime Catcher? I used to play Prime Catcher in my Charizard list before this point. But the use that Precious Trolley has is just protecting you against those board wipes, against Palkia, and especially Dragapult, because if you set up 2 Charmander, 2 Pidgey, they're not able to kill off your draw and your like main attacker for like at least the first turn. And especially combined with the Mist Energy that I'm running in here, if you attach this to a Duskull or a Pidgey, they can't attack that with Phantom Dive. So you are effectively able to get off a Dusknoir Charizard Pidgeot turn 2 or 3, like, depends on how lucky you get with your draws. But it's just really, really helpful to be able to set up your entire board in one fell swoop just with this one card, and I think it's really useful. Plus, while running this card, you can also cut some Poffins. Right now we're running only 2 of them instead of the usual 4, and those 2 are used obviously for the Manaphy, and I added a second Counter Catcher because I used to run just 1 with the Prime, but yeah, now that I'm not running Prime Catcher anymore, I have to run the Counter Catcher. But yeah, let's try and test out some games with this deck on the ladder, and let's see how it actually fares against some decks in Master League. Of course, the ladder's not the best place to like test out stuff in a competitive sense, but it's pretty alright. So yeah, like I said, this deck wants to go second most of the time. You really want to get that trolley turn 1. That's like the most important thing, because if you can get that trolley turn 1, you can set up your entire board. Okay, so looks like we win the coin flip. Let's go second. Okay, so it looks like we did get the trolley like in our starting hand, which is very lucky. That doesn't happen a lot of the time. But if we didn't have this, we have Ultra Ball, and we can use this Ultra Ball to find the Lumineon. But lucky we got that Precious Trolley, because that Klefki would not let us do that. Let's see what this deck is. This Gardevoir, this is Espathra. I actually completely forgot what Espathra did. So this is a rogue deck, for sure. Look at all those 50 HPs. Dusclops is going to be having a good time in here. Alright, let's see what they bring out. I actually, like, forgot what Espathra does. Is that the one that says, your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks cost 1 energy more? I think so. Okay, so we're going to trolley turn 1, which is great. Let's get a backup Charmander, a Pidgey, obviously. We're going to grab a Rotom. Now, I know I can't use it because of the Klefki, but we do have a Forest Sealstone in here, which is pretty good. And then I think double Duskull here is very important because we can unleash that Dusclops a lot earlier. So yeah, let's just grab those, and we will end our turn by passing. We cannot instant charge, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, let's just end our turn and see how it goes. So they have the league headquarters, but we're not playing any basics that are attacking, except maybe Zard. So we should be fine. Okay, so it looks like they already have a Espathra, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. I just realized Dusclops into Charizard with a Defiance Band knocks us out, but it is a grass type, so it will one-hit KO Charizard if it has enough. But yeah, oh, it's only if it's in the active spot. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. If it's in the active spot, attacks used by opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 colorless more, which this can be solved pretty easily into Charizard, because all you gotta do is attach that third energy that you're able to get with the Infernal Rain ability just onto the Charizard, and you should be fine. Now, I wonder what this guy's gonna do here. He's gonna Arven, probably gonna grab Vessel. Yep, Vessel and Handheld Fan. Okay, I actually wasn't expecting that, but that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Okay, Clairvoyant Sense. Gonna draw cards with that. Okay, so he is gonna retreat and go for the Cyball. Or each energy attached to both actives. Okay, yeah. Alright, the Handheld Fan is there. Cyball does not knock out, but it gets pretty dang close. Right, so looks like we're in an okay situation here. We can get Pidgeot this turn. I think let's just see how it goes. Let's grab the candy, and sure, we can grab the Defiance Band. We could knock out this Espathra right now with the Ultra Ball that we got. Yeah, I think we should do that, because we got the Defiance too. Let's start Alchemy. Grabbing the Pidgeot. Oh, we prized both our Pidgeots. Ooh, well. Ain't that something? Okay. Well, that's fine. We can just grab Charizard. We don't actually need Pidgeot that much because we have Fez. Let's evolve to Charizard, I guess. I'll do it on the active because we need to get that third energy. I feel like it's very important in a situation like this. Let's grab all 3 energies on here. Now this does 180. Let's Ultra Ball with a counter catcher. Yeah, we might get Pidgeot off the prizes. So yeah, let's just get Dusclops. Will this be enough to kill? Yeah, I think it'll be enough to kill. We don't even need the Defiance Band. We'll be fine. I should have discarded the Defiance Band instead of the whatever it was I discarded, the counter catcher. Yeah. Yes, that hits the 260 on there. And then now we can kill this Espathra with our wonderful Burning Darkness attack. Now they're going to move the energy over to the Rotom, which is fine. Please give us Pidgeot. We do not get Pidgeot. That's unfortunate to say the least. That's really, really annoying. Without Pidgeot, we just straight up are not able to get the pieces that we need. If we had drawn Pidgeot off of that, that would have actually been really helpful, but oh well. Hopefully they can't get another Espathra, but they probably will. Yeah, they've got the Ultra Ball. Okay, they've got the Espathra. That's actually a pretty Espathra. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so they got that there. They're gonna attach retreat. Oh, they're gonna Iono too. Okay, hopefully we get something good. Like a boss. That's not a boss, but I'm okay with it. Lost Vacuum's good here. Where they grab another Zard? Yeah, okay. Oh, they're doing the double clairvoyant sense. Does this kill? I don't even know. It's 30 more for each energy attached. It does. Oh god. Okay, right, I'm sensing an issue that has come about just because of the fact that we did not get Pidgeot this game. Which is kind of sad. But it's okay. Right, what do we do here? The most logical solution here would be to grab ourselves the Fez. We do need some pieces here to work with. If we can get Candy Zard, that would be unreal, but it's very unlikely. Okay. We got neither. At least we can instant charge, which is good. We have Night Stretcher, which is nice. I guess I'll attach this for turn. Can't really play anything else. I'll just instant charge. Okay, we got the Rod and we have an Arven. Arven for Ultra Ball would be nice. Oh, we actually don't even need to Ultra Ball because we can just get the Zard off the Night Stretcher. Forgot about that. Okay. Get that energy off. Yeah, that's fine. We got the Rod. We should be fine with that. Are they gonna get a third Xatu? That would be weird if they got a third Xatu. Unless they run Fez. If they run Fez, then they don't need a third Xatu, do they? It's like the only reason why you'd want another Xatu would be for draw, but you don't need draw. Maybe they want a Flittor, actually. But no, I think we have a decent strat with this. Oh yeah, there's a Flittor. We do have a decent strat because here we just want to Rod. Okay. They're running different. Oh yeah, they have the grass energy. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. So then they have one of those in hand. They're gonna attach one and grab 2 cards. Yep. They're really putting all their eggs in one basket, but that one doesn't even kill. Damn. Well, that's a bummer for them. Ooh, Charizard. Charizard EX. Wow. Okay, let's Super Rod. Let's grab back 1, 2. We need all 3, right? Or do we? Oh, do we have one in deck or not? How much am I willing to bet that I have one in deck? I do want that Dusclops, but I feel like we have Night Stretcher, we'll be fine. Wait, hold on. Do we just win here? Hold up. I think we just win. Yeah, we just win here. Hold on. Because we've opted Charizard. And we have Briar in hand. So we can just go for the Briar play. Yeah, look at it. 1, 2, 3. So that we can get all the energy we need to attack. This is doing 270. Then we Night Stretcher the Dusklops. Play the Dusklops. Curse Blast on the Flittle, or the Natu, whichever one we want. I'm gonna go for the Flittle. I don't like the Flittle. Yeah, they take one prize. Grab the card, grab the prize card. There's the Pidgeot. If only we had you earlier. And then just Briar for game here. Yeah, and then we take 3 prizes. Nice. GG. Amazing. Setting up that double Duskull saved us the game right there. The double Duskull actually saved us the game. Alright, let's move on to a second one. Hopefully we'll play against an actual meta deck this time. Okay, is this a Zard mirror? When I see a Zard coin, I think they're playing Zard. But, I don't know. Could be a mirror, could not. Who knows? Okay, they probably win the coin flip, but if not... No, they won the coin flip. Now, do they want to go first, is the question. Or second? Okay, they're going first. That's good. We want to go second, for sure. 100%. And for good reason. Look at that. Cleffa and Arven. Let's go. That's what I like to see, dude. That's actually what I like to see. Okay, this is Zard Mirror. Let's go. Let's see how good Trolley is into Zard Mirror. Okay, so they got their basics. And a Poffin. That's cool. Good on them. I guess they'll get a Charmander and a Duskull? Yeah. I really hope we don't prize Trolley for this game, because this is... Oh, that's annoying. This is arguably the game that we actually want the Trolley. Okay, cool. We have it. Do you have Rotom? We do have Rotom. Okay, cool. Right, let's just grab these. Let's Trolley for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, do we need the Rotom here? Yes, we do. Because it's going to be our Forest Hill target. Discard those two. Grab, like, I don't know, a Charizard or something. They're probably going to Iono this hand, seeing how good it is. Attach this here. Attach this here. And Grasping Jaw for 4. Okay, I like this. If they're playing the Lost Vacuum and they get rid of the Seal Stone, so be it. But I think it's more likely that they'll play Iono here. Okay, so they're going for the Dusclops. Candy for the Pidgeot. They have all the pieces they need to get Charizard this turn. That's crazy. Now, are they going to get greedy and go for the Dusclops kill on the Cleffa, or are they going to kill the Charizard when I bring it up? Probably the Charizard. Okay, they're going for the Cleffa, I guess. Whatever, bro. You really want to kill my little baby like that? Okay. Ooh, candy. Nice. That means we'll be able to do very funny things next turn. Very, very funny things. We are going to destroy that Charizard. That's what we're going to do. Ultra Ball, okay. Oh, he's really going for it. I guess he does kind of need the Charmeleon, right? So that I don't try and pull a fast one on him, right? That kind of makes sense. Duskull. Okay, he's going aggro, dude. This guy's going aggro as hell. I just better hope that his 2 prize cards that he's going to be taking soon. He's going to take another one in a bit. Just hope that they're not good. Okay, it's time to do the plays. Let's start with a candy for Pidgeot. Search. How many candies do we have? We have a good few. Candy for Charizard. Yeah, we'll get one from deck, why not? Okay, and then let's Arven for that. I mean, I guess we can grab the Defiance, sure. Candy for Dusknoir. We love Dusknoir. We haven't even used Forest Seal yet, dude. That's crazy. Maybe we should. Maybe we should just like Forest Seal for the thing. I don't think they know that we haven't Forest Sealed yet. We can just like let it be for now. We'll be fine. Okay, let's Curse Blast on the Charizard. Let's hope that that card that they have isn't amazing. Otherwise, that's going to be a bit annoying. And then we retreat for the Charizard. The problem is, I think they're actually going to kill the Rotom, because it's a liability, right? They want to kill the Rotom, don't they? I think it might actually be the better option to V-Star here. Because they're definitely going to kill it. And then here, I probably want to go for a Rod. Just because we can't do much else. Or we could go for Fez. We could go for a Fez as well. Fez will give us draw for when we need it. Wait, yeah, let's just grab Fez because we can use Fez right now. That's not helpful. I'll play the Nest Ball. Let's see what we even had. Sure, I'll bench the Zard. I could. And then we'll just Burning Darkness. So they have no counter catches active. They only have boss. Because we're on even prizes. Equal prizes, I mean. Okay, we have the Charmander. That's nice. Good thing we have all the pieces needed to set up another Charizard next turn. Because we can Thorton the thingy. The problem is we just don't have energy. We need these two. We desperately need those two, actually. Now, does this guy have the pieces he needs? He can either get Dusknoir or Charizard, not both. And that gives me hope. That gives me hope that we can win this. I've played a lot of Zard Mirror in my life. I know how most of them work, but sometimes they surprise me, to say the least. Actually, a lot of the time they surprise me. They have Forest Seal still. Okay, that's interesting. But do they have any V Pokemon? Okay, they're gonna Candy for Charizard. If they even have Dusclops, they don't even need Noir. If they have the Dusclops... Oh! Whoa. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so we have boss, that's cool. But we can't kill anything just yet. which is annoying. What do we do? Hold on. I need to think. If we Thorton, we can Rod, but we can't Boss. That's the problem. If we Thorton, we can Rod, we can get Dusclops, but we can't actually do anything. I do want a quick search first. Now, we could get Rod here. I think getting Rod is like pretty much a must-have at this point because we need our energy back. In some way, shape or form. And killing the Duskull is also not that bad of an idea. I just want to be greedy and get both. The issue is just that we have no way of searching for candy or for the for anything else. We don't even have Dusklops here. So what happened to Dusklops? Was it prized? It's probably... Okay, let's just grab the Rod. Is Dusklops prized? You know what we can do though? Is like get Charmeleon. But what's Charmeleon gonna do for us? We might as well just get that thing. Or get this, we can damage the Charizard and then attack later. Yeah, I think that might honestly be a better play. Cause if we like if we do something else, they're gonna just like... There's no way they can get 3 prizes. We know this, because there's nothing here that reaches the break point. So I think hitting 270 on the Charizard, that hits the Dusknoir break point. So I think that hitting 270 on the Charizard here is the optimal way to go. Because then next turn we can search for the final candy to get that Dusknoir into play, and then take 3 prizes in one turn. That's what I think personally. So they don't want a Dusknoir here, because if they do, then Radiant Charizard's going to come in and take the last 2 prizes. They don't want a boss here either, because then the Charizard EX is active, and it can like kill, I don't know, the Pidgeot or something. Okay, so they're playing Prime Catcher. That's interesting. Do they want to play the Prime Catcher is the real question. Okay, Prime Catcher. What are they going for? The Fez, okay. That makes sense. Okay, they're gonna kill the Fez, probably. Oh, they're quick searching too. I just realized I can also just Iono them and put them on like one single prize card. And then what are they gonna do? Lose? Probably. Do we still have at least one counter catcher? Oh, we should. Most definitely. Let's bring this up first, because I don't know what I want to do yet. Ionoing here wouldn't be the worst idea. I'll say that. We can also bench this Charmander because, like, they won't be able to Dusknoir if we're on 1 prize. I do need to see through the deck first. Now that one prize, I can't get Dusknoir again, which is sad. Yeah. Let's rod back 2 energies and a Fez, probably. Yeah. 2 energy and a Fez. Discard those 2. Get the Fez. Defiance Band on there because why not? Iono, because they have no way to actually come back from it. Okay, we can flip the script here. We have Boss. Do we have Turo? If we have Turo, I'm thinking of attacking with the Zard. We do have Turo. Okay, let's grab the Turo. Now Combustion Blast for knockout. Take 2 prizes. Okay. And now there should be no way for them to win. Wait, actually, why did I put the Radiant Charizard up? I'm so dumb. It doesn't matter. Because even if I put the other Charizard, it's still gonna just beat it. At least, no. That was not good, because then he could get his own Zard with energy, and that would kill my Zard, and then... Oh, that was such a misplay. But if he whiffs, I hope he whiffed. Oh, no. No, please don't tell me he whiffed. Wait, no, he has all 5 of his energy. Oh, he lost all 5 of his energy. He needs, like, so many more pieces. Yeah, instant charge. Too bad, little man. But... Turo. GG. GG's. I love Zard Mirror. Yeah, that's pretty much the deck. It's pretty good, as you can see. Like, the idea of just being able to get all your basics out immediately. Unfortunately, we didn't encounter any games against Dragapult, which is kind of sad, but, I mean, you can kind of imagine, like, a Dragapult usually wants to hit a Charmander at the active, and wants to hit 60 on a Pidgey for knockout, but if you have 2 Pidgeys, or if you have multiple Duskull or something, they'll have to choose what they kill, and no matter what they kill, you have a spare of them, right? It just depends on what the situation calls for, but just having a supercharged Buddy-Buddy Poffin that you can play turn 1 just makes your board, like, so much less susceptible to wipes. It's insane. And I think currently, in a format where Palkia is prevalent, Terrapagos Dusknoir, Dragapult Dusknoir, like a lot of Dusknoir decks that are really focused on like wiping evolution decks board before they can actually evolve or do anything. I think Precious Trolley is like one of the best A-specs in Zard, and especially considering there's no de facto A-spec for Zard, I think that's all the more reason to play Precious Trolley. And there's so many ways you can play it. You can play it with 4 Poffin, like as you would normally do, and then just keep this for extra consistency. You can play it with less Poffin and have more room for techs like Manaphy or Temple of Sinnoh or Lost Vacuum or something. It's like very versatile, and I would highly recommend trying out this A-spec. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in another one when I have time to make videos. I usually don't. It's 3 AM and I've just recorded this video because I thought it was very important to showcase Precious Trolley. So yeah, see you guys next time.